Hello everyone, it's Cherie. Welcome to my channel. I am finally back. Um, I know I've been gone for a while. We've been crazy busy. This last month, we've just so much has been going on. We got home improvements, we got a new roof, we got our house painted, we got a fence put up, we went on vacation, the kids started school, and we got 2 new puppies that have been keeping us very busy. So I have not been in my craft room in forever in a lifetime as far as to do. I mean, I've been working on stuff here and there when I have time, but yeah, I haven't really done any journaling lately. It's been very sad, but I'm hopefully, getting in the routine of school and stuff. So, school at home, I should say, e-school on the computer. And yeah, so I had an opportunity to do some videos, so I am working on some videos today. So, I'm going to be showing you my completed journal, finally. When I started out, I'm sorry, y'all can hear the puppies. They're not allowed in the craft room, so if you hear them crying, I apologize. But yeah, I started out with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 signatures, and I ended up having to remove 2 because it just got too bulky. So I've done a lot of videos in this journal on my channel. You can check out some process videos if you're interested. And so we're going to go through the completed flip through. So on the first page, I just kind of had this little collage. I haven't filled this out yet, but I guess I started this journal in January. And I made this journal myself, and it was a lot of fun. I really had a good time working in this journal. So the first page is just Psalm 46. I've been trying to memorize some more scriptures lately, so I wrote that one down. This psalm has become one of my favorites. And this is a printable from my shop. This is also a printable from my shop, which is also a little pocket here. And this is a playing card, and it reminds me of, I may have said this before in my previous videos, but reminds me of home, my home growing up. My mom, she had a really long driveway, and we had a light out at the end of the driveway, and it had jasmine that grew on it just like this. And I loved this card, so I just basically wrote about that, and that I thought it was pretty, and it reminded me of home, and I wanted to put it in my journal. So in here, I've just got my daughter. She's 6, and she made me this little card a long time ago. Actually, it's an old card back probably a year or so ago, but I still had it floating around, so I tucked it in here. And then this spread is all about my daughter. My husband was working on her car, and my youngest daughter was helping her daddy out. So I just used some linens. I have, a little title here, lots of stickers, and I don't think there's any pockets. Oh, and then this is just like a little collage page with a little memory. And this is just a spread that I did. I actually have I'm pretty sure I have a process video for this and this here. This I also have a process video for. This was Margaret Miller's, I think it was a Margaret Miller's challenge. Yeah, it was. And let me see here. This is a little pocket. And okay, so you have prompts that you have to use, and it was something with a bit of pink, sheet music, or a portion of a clothing tag, which is what, I don't even know if you can see it. Yeah, okay, it's okay. Which is what this was. A list, which is probably what this is. Text from a book, which this is text from a book. Oh, there's my music paper right here. And it was just basically a spread about my daughter and her boyfriend. And so I took the prompts and used them to help tell the story. There's a card with some journaling on it. And this is a bit of some vintage wrapping paper. Both of these is so pretty. I love it. And then a little printable linen. I think this one is from Johanna Little Bendy on Etsy. Some journaling about our summer. This folds open, and just some more journaling, and I put a couple of little clothes tags in here and just random stuff. I love this paper. It's actually stitched together. I love this paper. I like that paper too. Some more journaling, and I just kind of decorated just kind of collaged on the page. I think I was writing about our chickens. We had just gotten some chicks. And yeah, so I was just writing the story about that. This is a postcard that my in-laws sent us when they were on vacation. This is like an advertisement from a 1960s magazine. There's Psalms 46 again. This is a scrap roll pocket. This is just a little card that I did some journaling in. I think I was journaling about my sister. This is about having a story about having to do school at home when the kids first got taken out of school because of the coronavirus. And my son had to use this picture for a project for school. So I just kind of was journaling about that. I can't remember where I got this from. I think it might be Amy Joy Studios or something on Etsy. She has like a school kit. And so this flips open, and I've got, this is a little pocket here, and I did a little tag, and his other photo that he had to do for school, it was for art. And then this is just like a Project Life card that I basically just wrote about his teachers and used some scrap paper and did a lot of journaling in there and tucked that in there. And then here I was going to write the names of his teachers, but I never did. This is, it says the faculty, and it has a bunch of people sitting around the desk. I thought it was funny. It's in my school kit in my Etsy shop. And this is his other photo. This is a linen from, I want to say Willow Bound Journals, but I might be mistaken. I'm not 100% sure. This is from my Etsy shop. This is a pocket, and this is an old Xbox card from his friend had come over and stayed with us, and I got them each gift cards for their games. This is a little card that my grandfather sent my youngest daughter, my step-grandfather. He sent her that with some stickers and some money, because we hadn't, you can't see your family, or we were on lockdown, so we weren't able to see them, so he was sending her stuff in the mail. It was really cute. These I didn't do anything to. I didn't do anything to this one. I wanted to, but I wasn't able to get it in there. This was just an old photo that my son had done years ago when he used to scrapbook with me, and I still had it laying around, so I stuck it in here. And then I just put some, looks like a list and some random stuff in here. This is an old picture of my youngest daughter and my husband together. It was during St. Patrick's Day, I think. I have a process video for this. This I didn't do anything to. I could probably go back and journal, but honestly, I probably won't. I did a process video for this. This is all about my son's birthday. So you can go back and, watch that video if you want to. And yeah, this is still all about his birthday. This is all about my daughter, just a story about my daughter and about my stepmother. She was talking about my father's wife, my stepmother, Grammy Beth, and my daughter couldn't remember her name, and she just was like, you know, the very nice lady that belongs to Papa Hank. So it cracked me up that she said that. And so I was just writing the story about that. This is just another little drawing that she did. I've got a process video for this. I don't know if I have a process video for this either. Maybe I do, I'm not sure. So I just put, like, this is just an old photo that I had floating around, and and this was a thank you bag that came in something that I had ordered. And then this is a picture of her when she was a little baby. Look at that little round head. So perfect. So cute. I've got a process video for this. This is some ledger paper that I didn't use. Isn't that terrible? Maybe I should cut this out so that I can actually use it. I didn't do anything over here. This is when my son, I've had this for years and years. I don't know, I just had it because it was just special. And he drew this for me. His name is Jeremiah, but he goes by Jay. And obviously he didn't get his Y quite right, but it was a sweet memory, so I kept it. This is a picture of my mother and my father when they were younger and together. And I like to put old photos, obviously, in my journal, even though they're not together. Like my mom, she's passed away, but it still makes me happy to see, you know, old family photos in there. And this is, I had ordered some stuff, and I think I got these cards as thank yous in the mail, so I kept them. Just did some more journaling here. This is one of my printables. I love this image of these little girls. It's in my little girl kit. Isn't that so sweet? I know I've showed this before, but I can't help it. It's just, I love it. So sweet. Oh, this will probably end up being in a lot of my journals. This is just a little collage that I did. I just kept this. This is the back of a paintbrush set that I got. I liked it, so I kept it. This is a quote. It says, "The years tell us much that the days never knew." And I had recently got some new washi, so I was, you know, trying it out. This is another Margaret Miller challenge that I did. There is a process video for this. So if you're interested, you can check it out on my channel. And I'm hoping that I will be able to do another Margaret Miller challenge very soon. This is scripture verse, a bunch of, I've been hoarding these, and it was just time for me to put these business cards in a journal. This is another one of my printables that's in my little girl kit that I love. It's so sweet. So, so sweet. This is a little postcard or telegram, an old telegram, and I just did some journaling on that. And then this is some vintage ledger, and I like to ask my kids questions from time to time. And so I was just asking my daughter, who is your best friend? And she said Lisa, also Leah and Livia, those are her cousins. What is your favorite color? Blue, dark blue. Favorite TV show? Lion King. Favorite food? Candy, broccoli, soup, potato soup. That's what she said. She likes this chicken Alfredo soup that I make. It is so good. Oh my gosh, it's delicious. Thanks to my sister-in-law Rachel. She hooked me up with the recipe. So yeah, so I like to just ask my kids random questions from time to time. You know, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite TV show? You know, what is something about your sibling that you like or don't like? You know, and then I just like to write down their responses the way that they say it. And this is some gorgeous paper from Anna Griffin that I didn't do anything on. I don't know. Sometimes, like, I love this paper here too. It's Tim Holtz, I believe. I have a hard time with my favorite papers with actually covering them up. Yeah, it's an issue. It's an issue. So I didn't do anything here, but I could go back and journal, or I could just, you know, rip this page out or cut it here and then use it in a different journal, which I may end up doing that, or I might just leave it in there. Isn't that pretty? It's Tim Holtz too. This I have a process video on, so a lot of these spreads I have process videos on. And then this here, I had made this and I loved it, and then when I went to close my journal and tie it, it was in the way, so I ended up having to cut it. But that's okay. It doesn't bother me. It is what it is. This is just about my son and I. We like to watch movies together, and I have him watch like old movies with me a lot of the times. So it's just a story about that. But like I said, there's a process video on for this if you want to see it. So they're just some random pictures from an old family reunion that I had laying around. Some more journaling. A book from our page from an old vintage gardening book that I liked. I thought it was pretty. Some more journaling that I could have done, but I didn't do. So I may end up coming in and just trimming out all this old ledger paper. I love ledger paper too, so it's kind of crazy that I didn't use it. Some more journaling. This is all about Easter, and we weren't really able to do anything for Easter because we were on lockdown, and my in-laws were super sweet, and they came over at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and they hid eggs all in the front yard so that when my daughter woke up, she would be able to go hunt for eggs. Oh, it was just the sweetest thing for them to do. And then here's just a little Happy Easter sticker with a linen. I'm not sure whose this is. It might be Little Bendy's Linen on Etsy. This is an old Easter card that my great-grandparents, they actually sent my mother when she was younger, and they used to call my mom Lily Love, and that is why my shop is named Lily Love Digital on Etsy, is because it's named after my mother. And then this is just such a cute little card, and it's about my oldest one. She turned 18, and this picture reminds me of her when she was little. Like, that's so her. Oh, they grow up so fast, and then it breaks your heart, and you're just like, oh. But yeah, so this is just a little pocket, and this is another vintage card that my great-grandparents sent my mother in the mail, and I have a bunch of these, and I'm going to start putting them in my journal because I like it. I like the idea of, you know, in years to come, looking through the journal, other people looking through the journal in the family, and then they find cards that were written, you know, from their great-grandparents. So I think that's pretty neat. And then this is just a piece of vellum, and I just had another old photo of my daughter and my son from 2018 that I just stuck on here. It's one of my favorites. I just love it. I like putting old photos, new photos. I put anything and everything in these journals. It's just a lot of fun. This is another pocket, and this is when I thought, oh, you know, when I didn't realize how bad the coronavirus or how widespread, I don't know. I just thought I was going to try to keep track of the numbers myself, but yeah, that didn't last very long because it just didn't. This is another video that I did, the journaling spread on this one, about my daughter and her moving in with her boyfriend. So this is also on my channel. And then this flips down. And I've just got like a bunch of die cuts and, you know, good fun stuff. This is the other Margaret Miller challenge. This might be the first one. Either the first one or the second one, I'm not sure. These are really fun to do. I can't wait to actually do them again. I'm only at number 4. So, and you're supposed to do like one a week, so I'm way behind the game. And then this folds open, and this is one of my linens here, and it has just like a little quote sticker on there. But I love squirrels because they remind me of my mom, and we always had squirrels growing up. We had so many squirrels. I probably had like 8 or 9 squirrels growing up at different times in our life. Like if anybody found a squirrel from a storm or whatever, they would call my mom and say, hey, we found a squirrel, do you want it? And my mom would take it. So we had squirrels as pets growing up. This is just all about some shopping that I had done. And then I guess this is just like a little quote that I wrote. This is an old Mother's Day card that I got from my son, Jeremiah. Such a sweetheart. And yeah, I should probably take that ledger paper out because it's still usable. And that's it. So there's not like a ton of stories in here, but I'm pretty happy with it. I like it a lot. I like the stories that I put in it. I feel like I saved some fun memories, and I enjoyed the process. So yeah, so that's my journal. I am sorry that I was gone for so long. Like I said, it's been crazy. Hopefully I will be able to do some more videos in the future very soon. Oh, and just for a little sneak peek, I've made some fall journals that I will post a video on these very soon. And I made 2 for sale, and then I made an extra one for a giveaway. So be looking out for those. And I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.